a team to achieve the impossible, and I have the back.
What it is, what it ain't, take a bad but you still stink. Jada Dude back at y'all with another reaction video. This one here is gonna be Lost Cars. Everything will be in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the rest. I ain't gotta say all of that. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Here we go again.
Pilot Jess is our eye in the sky.
I just spotted a Chevelle.
My brother Steve's our wrench. Yeah. Dave is an expert bodyman. I have absolutely no rust on this baby. And Lee sets cars free.
I can get it through there. Oh, that is beautiful.
Pilot, mechanic, bodyman, crane on. And me, I set the mission and I pay the bills. The cars likely will move further away.
It starts with digging up leads.
This one here is a CK.
Let's go to Claire's.
Players find the place.
Oh yeah, that looks like something right there.
It's a Beetle.
They track down the owners and pay cash. And recover the cars without destroying them.
You're sinking!
Oh wow.
It's an uphill battle the whole way.
Oh man.
I'm really pumped. I'm gonna have a stroke or something.
Dude, don't do that.
Jump.
Said it couldn't be done?
They rescue cars that were lost to history
We got her done.
and sell them all over the world.
Wow.
People say we're crazy. I say, just crazy enough. I do this to save classic cars. I love the thrill of never really knowing what you're gonna find, looking for valuable classics that are worth thousands of dollars. Because I truly believe there's a million cars in the north.
Matt's leading his team of car hunters to the most northern ranching region in British Columbia, bringing all
British
the classic
Columbia.
equipment they need.
Okay.
Each piece restored my brothers and I, and all critical for the mission.
Matt's 1948 Stinson gives them a bird's eye view.
We found it up in Atwood, BC, flew it home, completely restored it. You see stuff that people have driven by for years.
The 1988 Freightliner is paired with a customized crane trailer.
They're robust and they're reliable, which
Yes,
is something you have to have when we're that far north.
Costs money to run
And
that.
Steve's Dodge Power Wagon is a
Ooh.
beast.
It can go anywhere. It can tow anything, it can hold anything, it can winch anything.
I heard about them
It's like a
power
multi-tool.
This trip, the team have a special mission. They're in pursuit of a fabled classic Ford Model A Roadster.
I've been searching for this elusive roadster for 5 years.
Matt got a tip there was a rancher in the region that had one in pristine condition, but the trail went cold.
Right.
We know that this classic is out here, so I brought my team and my equipment thousands of kilometers to track it down. For me, this roadster's the one that got away. This time, I'm not going home without it.
Understood. Let's go.
Airborne, for Matt and Jess, the hunt is on.
Holy Topolino. There's just so much stuff in people's yards.
I've been there before.
I honestly thought you were crazy.
Well, I'm a little crazy, but by the end of this trip, you're gonna be a believer. Nice, look at that.
What is it?
Look at the 30 scoop. 35 with no coupe. Extra nice.
It's submerged into water.
It's swamp around it. Could be a floodplain. You never know.
How the
These cars are
hell?
big money cars. That thing is awesome.
I hope you brought your bathing suit, buddy.
Hunting cars by air is without a doubt dangerous. 2 pilots is the only way to do it safely.
You're moving fast at a lower altitude, so it's very beneficial to have another set of eyes, especially someone who is also a trained pilot. They know what to look for.
I met Jess 10 years ago in flight school. Since then, she's gone on to be a commercial pilot. She has about 10 times the hours I have.
610 is off of 11700 for Vancouver.
My dad is actually a pilot as well. My first flight was actually at 6 months old. My mom was always sitting in the front, being a very good co-pilot, helping navigating, and it was always a very happy place for all of us in the sky.
Right.
I'm extremely lucky to have her on this car hunting adventure.
Right.
Matt's discovery from the air isn't the Ford Roadster, but convinced it's a valuable car worth saving, he and Jess head into a swamp on a remote farm to investigate.
Okay.
I spoke to the farmer, and he just wants it gone. So
For sure.
if we can get it out, it's ours. The
Dang.
clock's ticking. I mean, these cars have a shelf life. When they're exposed to the elements, tick, 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 and eventually they're gone.
Is it over to the left or is it over to the right?
It's right here. There's hundreds of communities that used to exist. They were so far away, there was no crusher,
I would
there
love
was
to
no
do this in
place to
America.
recycle them, and so the cars are left behind. Yeah, there it is. Look at it, look at it. Oh my God.
What y'all think? Is it worth it?
This is the 34 Chev. It doesn't get any better than that. It's pristine.
That's crazy.
It's like the day it was parked. This is exactly what I was hoping on the plane.
I have honestly never met anyone quite like Matt. He takes everything to the extreme level, and it definitely shows through the passion that he has for doing this.
It's a
How are
hustle.
we gonna get it out?
Matt has never uncovered this type of car before,
Right.
but rescuing this relic needs the team's expertise.
You have no idea what we just found.
Dave, you're gonna be excited.
I met Dave years ago when I landed in his field and tried to buy a car from him.
Right.
I ran an auto body shop for 40 years out of the farm. Now that I'm retired, Matt gave me this opportunity to hunt cars with him.
He's a seasoned car hunter. He brings that older Yoda perspective.
Spit it out, man.
1934 Chev. Clean it on. 5-window coupe. The body's in good shape.
5-window.
It's got full rims and tires on it. It's complete. You couldn't ask for a better car. It's just in the middle of a bit of a marsh. It looks like the beaver dammed up the water, and the water hasn't breached past the running boards.
With the clock ticking, Jess and Dave head off to follow up more cars spotted from the plane.
Good luck.
All right.
Don't get bitten by a beaver.
Ooh.
While Matt, Steve, and Lee need to figure out how to recover the fragile car from the swamp.
These old Chevs, almost all the interior is made out of wood. It's amazing that it's still standing. I mean, when you guys took onto this thing, if you twisted the slightest little bit, it's done.
Steve, best way to do this is just get our eyes on it, take a look. What we use, power wagon or crane? We'll figure it out.
Let's do it. Me and Steve are my extraction experts. Between us, we're gonna save this car.
Matt's just invested in a new piece of kit for the Semi, but it's come with an unusual addition.
Okay.
Lee's new to the team. He had an ad online on a crane. He came with it.
My company, Lee's Trees, was upgrading its crane. Did not expect when I sold my old one that this is what I'd be doing with it.
Right.
What do you think, Lee?
I'm seeing a lot of water.
We're
Yes.
just clear open area. We can drive straight down the pipe, hook up, drive straight up.
We're not gonna get past the grass there, and it's gonna fall off, probably be at our heads in the center, and we're gonna be done. I think we drive to the left side of the bushes.
Why don't you wade in there and see how deep it is? It's not that deep.
Keep going! Yeah, you said it. Still want to do the back end and
Okay, fine, you're right, you're right.
can we just walk this way? Nice firm ground. Like it. Steve, you
Okay.
get in here?
Yeah,
Come in, line up.
straight shot. All right, I like it. Yep.
Nearly 90 years old.
So far, they're doing something I don't think I would ever be able to do. To get down there in that swamp is crazy. Is the car even worth it? What y'all thinking in the comments? I know to me it's worth it. I would have did it. I mean, but I can't. It's different. I don't know. Liking what I see so far. Trying to get past these commercials real quick. Hoping to edit this part out. Doubt if they even let me post this. Subscribe. I'm looking to be a YouTuber in the community. Without further ado, let's see what we can get.
history.
The 34 Chevy is my favorite car simply because I'm a Chevy guy. And I love the old wood ones because I'm a woodworker. And I respect the guys that used to build carriages and then build cars. Very few of the wooden cars are still around. So I'll tell you right now, if that thing twists at all, we're stopping.
Okay, done. Let's do it.
The bush is too thick to drive the Power Wagon around. The team need to position it where they can hook onto the front of the Chevy and winch it straight across. As Steve gets the Dodge in position, Lee and Matt inspect the Chevy up close on the other side.
Well,
So dramatic.
better than I thought it'd be. It's got a full frame on it, and all the wheels are on it.
Okay.
What's really great is like you can see the water line. This is gonna sit like this. This is usually high and dry. Yeah. Only in the spring is it like flood up, right? No rust at all on the bottom profiles. That would be impossible if this was underwater like this all year.
So the floor panels might be used, but the rest of the car is still. It's worth
This
it.
summer, they take time out to hunt cars.
My brother Matt and I are completely different people. He is just a million miles a second, broad strokes kind of guy. And I'm more of the practical, nut and bolt guy that, you know, has a plan and a way to fix it or make it work. I don't think he realizes how much he needs me here. You ready? Do not hit this. Yeah. Okay, Lee. You're the rigger. Hook that on something that ain't gonna screw this thing up. You feel it? Whoa. There you go. You got it. Okay. Money. We're gonna pull. Yeah. Anything starts hanging up, just yell at stop. Okay. Because we can't afford to twist it. The wood is holding that body together. You have to get this car in one piece across this swamp. That's mud, that's water.
Using
that's
the
tree.
Power
There's
Wagon?
a lot of stuff in between us and that car getting it out safely. Okay, you got the weight, yep. Slow. Whoa! Hold on, wait, just one sec. Steve, I just want to check something. Hold on. What are those bubbles? I don't like that. It's going down. It's way deeper than it looks like. Now, why is it bubbling all like that? Because the air's trapped under the fenders. Damn it. We're gonna lose it if we keep going.
The water's deeper than they thought. The more Steve pulls the Chevy, the lower it sinks into the swamp. And it isn't the only one in trouble. With the Dodge stuck and the Chev sinking, Matt takes drastic action.
Chopper. You gotta call the chopper. He's not cheap. He's close to $3,000 an hour.
We're gonna invest $3,000 on a chance. What if we don't get it out? We're $3,000 in the hole. That's ridiculous.
We take a chance every day. What do you think we do when we fly around finding cars? We're taking a chance we'll find nothing. We take a chance we find something. Today we found something epic. I know it sounds crazy, but like it's not costing us anything. The farmer said we could have it if we can get it. Like even if we did pay the $3,000, we're gonna double our money.
When you're in Matt's world, you're along for the ride.
You try to unhook it, I'll go make the call. The chopper is expensive and our last resort, but buyers will line up for this car, and we do whatever it takes to extract them. I am not leaving this car behind to disintegrate. Lee, chopper's inbound, let's go. When he shows up, it's $56 a minute, basically $1 a second. I got it! Yeah, I know you got it. Let's jog it, come on.
They need to harness the Chevy with two straps at the back of the car, attached with shackles, and then to both corners of a lifting bar at the front.
Slide that under the front, catch both of the arms.
All four straps then connect to a center shackle above the car to distribute the weight evenly.
We're gonna lift it at 4 points so it doesn't flip, fall, or roll. If we miss it on any point, it will fall and be destroyed. There's risk to the team, and there's risk to the car. I mean, everything's out there to kill us. There's not much help out there, so we can't afford to hurt ourselves. If we do, we're on our own.
The chopper can carry a weight of 4,000 pounds, but only if it's safely secured.
That's a good height. Okay, you're hooked up. Take the weight. Okay, lean back up. Lean back up. Back up. Go, go with the strap. Strap so good. Strap so good. Put it down. Put it down.
Near Peace River Country in northern British Columbia, the team is trying to save a 1934 Chevy Coupe. But one of the straps is slipping off the lifting bar, putting the car at risk of plummeting from the sky.
Uh-oh.
Having come this far and found his favorite car,
Airlift it?
not leaving without it.
Okay, we're good to lift. Lift there.
But back at the Chevy, Steve still needs to guide the helicopter to drop the Chevy from the sky onto the flatbed.
Ain't really a big
which is
deal.
2.5 meters wide. One
It's so
wrong move
dramatic.
now could cost them the vehicle and their profits.
Put the motherfucker down. I mean, use a power wagon or whatever to get it back on there.
It's an uphill battle the whole way to the last foot. But then you get it and you're like, this overwhelming sense of accomplishment, like, yeah, we saved it. It's ours. It adds to the story, like it adds to the experience.
This is the first time I've ever seen a helicopter carry a car out of the sky.
Facts.
I think I got a little souvenir from the Oh, yeah.
I wish I was only that wet.
Thanks for taking one for the team, Lane. So this was worth it. It's a huge win. First day, like, we couldn't ask for a better win.
All right.
The 1934 Chevy is a rare find, but it's not the Ford Roadster. When it launched in 1927, the Ford Model A was a rock star. 25 million people went to see it in the first week. 25 million. Today, Ford Roadster is one of the most desirable hot rods.
Matt's determined to find the Roadster this trip. For him and his brother Steve, their love of car chasing started at a young age with their dad.
We did road trips. We'd go for days on end to Alaska. But along the way, we'd always see old stuff and signs and cars. I think that's where kind of interest sparked.
While hunting for old vehicles, new team member Lee is keen to learn more.
How did this even all come about? We worked up here at other jobs, like oil patch, and then I started out hauling cars back, and then we started coming up here just for the cars. And I like the older cars, and this is where the older cars are.
Lee had his family at a young age, but as the kids get older,
Now it's my time to have a little fun. Adventure, thrill of the hunt, opportunity to make a little bit of money. Who would say no?
Same man.
with only one car on the load, Jess and Dave are following up on a field of old vehicles spotted from the sky in the hope of uncovering more hidden gems.
Hi, my name's
See, they got that plane, they got a vanish.
Walker. This is Jess.
Yes, nice to meet you. How long have you been collecting cars for?
Oh, it was a car I met when I was 6 years old.
There you go.
I went to work for the oil patch. We drove around to the rigs, and you could see these abandoned vehicles. I would ask if they wanted to get rid of them or just want to sell them or something, so I'd haul them home. They meant something to me. I collected them to restore.
Yeah.
Alright. I ain't gonna say what's understood. No need to explain what's already been said. We'll get through this commercial break real quick and then we're gonna get on with this. This would normally be the time where I read comments, respond. But I don't think nobody even care. Y'all interested in music, y'all can support me.
But Walter has had to
Jada
put his
Dude,
health
Slow and Easy,
before
look
his
it up.
passion.
My kidney's great. I'm on dialysis 3 times a week. I can't no more.
Yeah.
It's hard to let them go, but I cannot work on them anymore. They're easy to say.
Oh, wow.
I'm a collector too. I've got 200 cars. We don't want to only see them in museums, we want to see them on the streets. And I'm the guy that will save that car for that reason.
Kind of reminds me what I'm going to be like in Disney.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking. Yeah, for sure. He's lonely. This car is his passion, and what do you do? Like, what am I going to do? You know, like,
Yeah.
I'm getting choked up here.
I came from Maple, Saskatchewan. People were poor. We had no running water, no car. I think that's why I'm a collector today.
As Walter's collection of over 50 cars is revealed, Dave is overcome by their shared love of vintage vehicles.
Holy.
Okay.
GMC looks like 51 to 53 because it's got a vent window in it.
The air conditioning of the day, right?
Yes, exactly.
Dave's knowledge is incredible, and he's an amazing teacher, and I learned something because
Excuse me.
What's this, River?
Riviera.
Yes.
Riviera.
I want a boat tail.
Sounds very, like, exotic.
Yeah, they're a really cool car.
I'd rather buy a piece of land though.
Called a boat tail. There's one right across.
Yeah.
See that? Okay,
That's the one I want.
The shape, the glass is unique. It's got everything going for it. Don't
You see
think
them
it's empty.
357s get hot
If it
though.
was closer to home, I wouldn't hesitate driving home.
Location is important, but timing is everything in car collecting.
The team just missed out. Someone else got here first and got prime picks of Walter's collection.
Maybe he's got something else.
Of course he
Look
does.
at this one.
What is that?
Oh, look out, man. Look at that baby.
You need a rush. It's a high. You know, it's a really, it's a high. You spot something and you know other people have been buying it, didn't notice it or don't know what it is. It's an addiction, sure. But I love it.
Watch yourself, Walter.
1959 Buick Invicta.
Arturo at the top. What a beautiful.
That's a Buick.
We gotta have a peek of this.
Oh, wow.
Awesome. Look at the size of this thing. Like it's, you know, an iconic car in the 60s, 50s. Beautiful fins
Is it
on it.
because of the fins? Is that why it's
Look how it
iconic?
swoops down and,
Yeah,
and the
look at the
photos.
curves,
Look
eh?
at the curves. Yeah, exactly.
These cars are big sellers in Sweden, where the Ragar, huge fans of American greaser counterculture, love the fins.
I'm coming here because I love this car.
Yeah, I was going to sell this one, but time ran out.
What are you thinking on dollars for it?
I'm going to have to look in my little red book.
Okay.
Forest area.
Lifelong car collector Walter is selling off his prized Buick Invicta. If a price can be agreed.
Forest area.
I think we're darn close. 35 would work excellent for me. And the reason I'm saying that is because we've got to haul it down.
Yeah. I'll say 35.
Something like that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
With the price agreed at $3,500, everyone's happy.
It's going to be ready. I guarantee you that. And it's going to be called Walter.
Time you see what you can call me Sunday. I hope to see you meeting, but as long as they go on to a room place, that's all I want. And one thing I found out about life, time don't wait for nobody.
Though the team scour the roads and air, tracking down cars lost to time takes more than a keen eye and luck.
In all of the space in the north, there's only cars in like less than 1% of that space.
Okay.
So you have to know where you're going. There's a whole lot of homework that happens in textbooks, getting the old archives, digging up all the old maps we can find.
Haunted by the one that got away, the fabled
I thought he
roadster
just got
is the
lucky.
team's Moby Dick. Jess knows this whole mission will be lost if they head home without it. So, she has a plan.
The information that we need you can't find on the internet. You have to go old school, like meeting people like Lynn at the Historical Society. It almost feels like a Sherlock Holmes in a way. I love history. This honestly doesn't feel like work to me.
A lot of people wrote their story of how they came in, how many children they had at the time, who came with them. This one here is a sea clay. And so we have a history on it.
There it is.
What's that?
A lucky break. A picture in the book raises Jess's hopes.
So this is a Model A, and this is similar to what we're actually looking for. So this is perfect. So the Clay family, they're ranchers.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so that ticks off another box. Are they in the area still? The Clay family?
I think so.
Okay, well, this is amazing. This is just a really great clue. This photo proves that the Clay family was a Ford family. I'm hoping that these ranchers are the ranchers that we're looking for that own the Roadster.
Oh.
I gotta get Matt up there. I don't have much to go off with, but unfortunately, just that we're looking for the Clay family, and that's a pretty huge ranch. That's why Clayers is named Clayers, because of that family.
Okay, let's go to Claire's.
Clayers, definitely.
Okay. But y'all gonna fire the jet just to go out there.
Unfortunately, due to the pandemic, I was laid off from being a commercial pilot. This gave me the opportunity to get back into the air. And when Matt asks you to go on something like this, you know it's going to be nothing but an adventure.
Right.
Initially skeptical about Matt's car hunting, Jess seems to be coming around.
I hate to admit when you're right, but I'm trying to get you.
I told you I'd make a believe right.
Grasshopper is learning.
While Matt and Jess search the skies, Steve and Lee investigate the back roads of Peace River Country.
What have you seen
Peace
these
River.
cars? You just roll up to somebody's house and like, I think I want to see some cars.
People up here want to talk about their past and all these cool things they've done, right? So,
Even if there's a car in the front yard, I'm looking for the car in the back yard. Anybody that cares about a clean property does not keep old cars.
it's like getting to deliver a baby or something. You're the first one there, right? You get to see something no one else has seen, bring it back into life, and that's the fun part I like.
It's a good group that you guys have, which is a good sign, I think, of chemistry and teamwork.
They pop.
We had fun. He's a new guy. Everyone likes the new guy. Drive around, buy cars, make money. It's an absolute dream, Steve. I love it.
I like him. He's fun to be with. You know, he's like a layer cake. The more you learn, like, he's got a family, he's got responsibilities, but he's still kind of young at heart. He's adventurous.
In the air, something unusual has caught Matt's eye.
Holy cow, look at that, right there.
What is it? What is it?
Those are Land Rovers. Wow, freaking amazing. Can we land there? Is it possible?
No, I can't land there, sorry.
Go right. Yeah, I'm taking control.
Put your hands off there. Oh. Matt's honestly like the bigger brother that I never had.
Oh my god.
Ugh. While sometimes he's a pain in the ass,
Wow. You know what? I ain't gonna touch the yoke.
he is also a great support system in the plane.
Mark it.
Okay. Well, we probably have to do fleet, eh?
Let's get them over there today. Those are non-common out here.
I love this type of flying. it's definitely a different sense of freedom than I usually get with flying commercially.
She can just twist that thing around between trees, over power lines. Like she's
I'm
just
scared.
an absolute magician.
With Steve and Lee on the case with the Land Rovers,
Ooh.
Nice driving, Steve.
Jess and Matt still need to find the Clays.
That must be it.
Where?
Right there. Look at that. That's a huge ranch. Must
Wanna
be
check it out?
Yeah.
The gems are the one-of-a-kind Model A's, the roadsters, convertibles. So it's hard not to get excited to roll up on something like that. If there's one thing I've learned, once a Ford family, always a Ford family. I betcha if they have that Ford Model A Roadster, we've been out there.
They got something else to do, don't
Smiling is good.
There we go.
You're happy.
Hello! I hope you don't mind that we landed in your field.
You looking for a gas station?
Are we in?
What y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all think? Sorry for the inconvenience. Back to you shortly. Okay. Oh man. All right, let's get back at it.
You would happen to know the Clay family, would you?
Oh, that's us.
Oh, that's very convenient.
They got lucky finding the Clays. Brothers Terry and Bill's family has farmed this land for nearly 100 years.
Ooh,
But are the Clays the famed ranchers they've been on a quest to find?
We're actually out here renting cars, looking across the archives of your family with Adventure Smooth vehicles. So that's your family?
I recognize that vehicle, yeah. That's my grandfather's.
This is a 31 pickup truck. What we're really hoping for was the Roadster. There's no pictures here of it, but I figured Ford family.
Might have something else.
Well, we do have some other Ford Model A's in a heap over here that we can sure take a look at.
Awesome. Lead the way. Jess's research could really have paid off. This could be it.
don't jump the gun, young buddy. Don't do that. Don't.
Jess's lucky discovery in the archives has led them to the Clay family. With a heap of Ford Model A's to investigate, Matt hopes these are the ranchers with the mythical Roadster.
Recognize anything?
Oh wow.
Yeah, you got a 29 there, 29 here. This heap is basically a pile of wrecked cars and scrap metal. If the Roadster's here, we're sunk.
Not the one in the picture though, because it had a box
No.
behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
You
pickup.
call
Yeah.
that a roadster?
No, a Roadster's like when it flows like a coupe, but it doesn't have the top open. The convertible.
We call this a coupe.
Two-door sedan.
We're more familiar with cows than we are antique cars.
Yeah, this is 3031. It's not a Roadster though.
I would love them scrap pieces.
This
You wouldn't
all
know.
is here.
Maybe they're still out there. It's a rare model at 90 years old. Few have survived. But I know there's one out here. And this team will track it down.
I tell you.
Meanwhile, Lee and Steve have found the Land Rovers Matt spotted from the plane.
See that? What is it? It's Land Rover. Looks like the second series. Oh wow, look at this. He's got all three. This is the stubby. Yeah. See how short it is? Yeah. Then you got the mid. Okay. Then you got the wagon. Yeah, the Land Rover of that era was really the British version of an all-terrain vehicle. They released Jeep that the Americans used during World War II. Because of the surplus of aluminum, they're made entirely out of aluminum body, but they're actually based on the Jeep's chassis. They were hugely popular, and now people are sort of nostalgic.
These are really collectible, and they're really going up in value every day.
You learn something new every day.
Quite a good chance to spin around. Who wouldn't want a Land Rover? I mean, even the Queen of England drives one. Oh, somebody's coming.
What can I do for you guys?
Are these yours?
They're mine, yeah.
We're just having a look at these. And my brother, you heard him flying around the plane. I think he spotted it, so we just thought we'd come by and have a look and see if anybody was around. And here you are.
Yeah, sure I am.
They found the owner, Murray. But can they find a deal?
Are they for sale?
For the right price.
If we did for 1,000, I'd be pretty happy. I don't know if that.
Oh, I'm sure you would. I'd settle for 3,000.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'd do
3,000.
3,000 bucks. Get her running, Steve. Lee just spent $3,000 on this Series 2 Land Rover. I mean, I don't even know if this thing runs. I mean, a better run if we're gonna pay free for it. I mean, I think right now as it is, it's $1,000 bucks. I mean, I know Lee's new, but he really should have made this a conditional offer. Matt's not gonna be happy if this thing's a dud. I mean, it's my ass on the line if this thing isn't running. It doesn't make us money. Nice. Just put like a shot of gas in. I've got starter fluid and gas. What could go wrong?
Is that clear?
Come on. Did you touch something? No, I didn't do anything. Is that how you charge it? Yeah, it's straight out of the truck. All cars sitting for any amount of time, the battery dies. First thing to go. I always bring with me a battery pack for this exact purpose. But today, we got a big problem with that. So, pack the right battery. Who is that? How's you? Do you want me to run and grab another battery? No, I want my battery that would have cranked this. They don't have my battery. Wait! Took my battery out of this rig. Every time you connect it, there are 3 different leads that are smoking away. And it's just like a loose spark on the coil.
Ooh, yelling.
Goodbye. Love it. Steve's best. I pushed it too far this time. Now let's hope it's engine size. The spark plugs aren't sparking just right. We're going to pump too much fuel in the cylinders and we're going to flood the motor. What's it going to take, Steve? There's a proper way, there's a fast way. You know, I could spend hours taking all the spark plugs out, cleaning everything up, cycling the motor, pumping it in, pumping it out, clearing the cylinders that way. Or I just run a torch over the hole, burn the gas out, and get us the heck out of here. Wait, like you're confident in this? What you're gonna do? Yeah, try it over. Okay, let's do it. Holy sh!
Don't try this at home.
Lee has paid $3,000 for a 1961 Series 2 Land Rover before knowing if the engine will run.
They stretching this out.
The heat to make it work.
Just gonna rig up a
Obviously, you want to turn over.
supply for it. Getting to work alongside Steve, you start to realize that this guy knows his stuff. And he uses things that are just laying around.
Bam.
You did it. You actually got it running. They definitely learned from trial and error.
Oh, now everything's cool.
Volkswagen Beetle. I mean, that thing, you know, would break down every day, and ultimately, a side effect of that is you'll learn about it, and then it develops into sort of an interest in all cars.
But they still need to get it to the center.
I'm gonna have to stand here and walk while you're driving it.
With Steve in position on the bumper to add gas as they drive, Lee just has one last question.
This doesn't have brakes, so just FYI, if you do go over the front, what do you want me to tell your family? You're my family, Lee. Seriously though, there's no brakes. Ready?
That dude crazy.
tough job. You don't want to be with a guy who's kind of always serious. It's definitely easier when you're joking around with somebody. Hey, you ready to stop me? There you go. Thought I was going back. I know I got a good deal here. I just hope Matt agrees. And I never doubted Steve could get that engine running. Oh boy, man. Nice work.
That you didn't.
Still hunting the famed Ford Model A Roadster, Dave heads to
You
the
won't be
local
there.
car club looking for leads.
Okay, okay.
If he can keep his mind on his quest.
Beautiful car.
Thank you.
Is that ever gorgeous? Fantastic. Awesome. Awesome car. Gorgeous car.
Somebody should just be walking with a board
For
with
a
that radio on
specific
it.
car, Model A Roadster. We heard that perhaps there's a farmer in the area that might have one. Have you ever heard of anything like that? Have you? Never heard of it. Never heard of it. No, I want to get that car. Yeah.
Then Dave's hopes are raised when he comes across Spike, a die-hard Model A fan.
We have a second car. We have a 28 Roadster. Not for sale though. Not for sale. That was after it for 30 years.
I thought Spikes was the car that we were looking for. I was wrong. But he has given us a tip that a farmer north of us has Model A. That's possibly the car we're looking for.
Shh, I was using that plane.
Hey, Dave, what's up?
I actually got a lead from the car club for a Model A. I'll send you the coordinates. Get here as quickly as you can, my friend.
Awesome. I'll look it up. Thanks, Dave. Bye-bye. Dave, Lee, once it's advanced there, I'll call you the coordinates.
Okay, sounds good.
With hopes raised that they may be back on the trail of the Roadster, Matt and Jess waste no time flying to meet up with Dave.
I think for cars, meeting people, it's a blast. You learn something every day. This is Jake.
Hey, Jake.
Hi, nice to meet you. Yes.
Hi there, nice to meet you, Jake.
So, been talking to Jake and I really
He really hunting his car down. He determined. Hope he find what he looking for. One of them pieces in that scrap pile I'd have loved to have myself. I'll never be able to do nothing like that. Change my whole channel doing that. Sorry for the inconvenience. 20 seconds, we'll be back with you. JDADUDE, J the dude. Slow and easy. Look it up.
What kind of car?
Model A.
Model A. Roadster, really?
He gassing him.
I can't believe we found the answer. It's been 5 years search. Do you know the year?
I was told it was 1929.
Would you consider letting it go?
Money talks.
Money talks, okay.
Money in the
I've been
wood makes
searching
you good.
So long. I am desperate to finally see this Roadster. I just hope that it's in better shape than the cars in the scrap heap of the clays. And like most car people, Jimmy stored some pretty interesting things along the way. I can't help but look. This is a Datsun.
That's
Our generation just loves this small car stuff. You know, it's a big drift scene, a big rally scene. Likely this will probably go electric with electric conversion. The Datsun will sell fast, but that's just a bonus. I'm here for the Roadster. When I see a car for the first time, I'm like, oh, don't disappoint me. I just hope that this one will be.
he gonna make a
something
tour
that will
Benz out of that Datsun.
There it is.
That ain't it.
Oh, that thing is gorgeous.
After a 5-year hunt,
That's all right.
Matt and Dave have finally found the elusive rancher with the Ford Model A Roadster.
It's a deluxe too, eh?
Deluxe.
Yeah,
It's not a 29, it's a 30 or 31.
this is exactly what we're after. Oh, this is really good shape. Right on top. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Holy cow, there's a squirrel in there.
The seat work. I'd expect it not to be no rooms.
This thing is straight.
What that price hitting for?
Little or absolutely no rust on this thing. Like the fenders are just mint. The lacing is still on it. You could say it's a little squirrely in areas, but this is a hell of a car.
I'm just stoked that we actually found it.
We can't leave it up.
Their hunt is finally over, but a price still has to be agreed.
Okay.
Not just for the roadster.
What is the story on that Datsun? I'd love to see it sing.
Oh,
Did you ever consider selling it?
Oh, think about it.
So a car like that to me, probably around that $750 mark in its current state, just because of how far it has to go.
I was kind of thinking $1,000.
Ugh.
You know what? I'm not gonna go back and forth. I want you to be happy because there's another car I want to talk to you more about. The Roadster.
Okay.
Have you thought about what you'd want out of it?
Well, how about 17?
What?
17. That's a big number. I mean, I'm closer to around 12.
What about 14.5?
Pardon?
13.
Well, listen, I want the Datsun. So $1,000 on the Datsun. Alright? And my best offer I can do on the Roadster would be 13.5. 13.5 and $1,000 for the Datsun. That's 14.5 today. And we get both. And I buy the beer.
You buy a beer.
So,
Okay, deal.
Alright. Thanks.
That sounds good.
That's awesome. It's never easy, but this one made us work.
that's what's up.
Took all our skills and detective work to track down the dream Ford Roadster.
Alright, y'all, that's enough for today.
That's probably why I wake up in the morning. Super rare cars keep me hunting. There is truly a rush to get to these cars before they're gone.
Loaded up, the team can finally revel in their hard work.
Some loads scare the hell out of me, but this isn't one of them.
It is an impressive load, for sure.
Lee and Steve, you guys are out of the park with this Land Rover. Maybe you should make more deals. All those sleepless nights, I'll do it again for this Roadster.
It's a really good looking car.
Fantastic. You happy, Jess?
I'm happy. That looks good.
This is like the golden nugget. It's even better than I hoped.
Golden
It's a
nugget.
precious gem. I have a long-time client, Sean. His dreams for this car, sky's the limit. Sorry,
put
Sean,
it
I
back in
can't
factory.
get this model layout because it just so happens to be stacked on top of the car somehow. You're gonna have to